Hey folks, Ariel over here. It's a cold winter morning and I just figured I'd do a video on the kind of thing that we might do for breakfast around here. This is what my grandma would have probably called, let's see, what is today, Friday. She would make meals she called, say, Wednesday casserole, which was whatever needed using up in the fridge, put into a casserole. This is kind of the same thing. This is a Friday breakfast today. I've got some leftover baked potatoes. These are from our garden. They're baked kind of French fried potatoes, just cut up in wedges and have a little bit of salt and pepper on them. They were baked in some beef tallow. They're left from a meal we had a couple days ago with some back steaks from a neighbor. And so I'm just going to rewarm those in a pan. This is some leftover beef taco meat that we had tacos with my brother a little bit ago, and so we tend to have something along this line often left over in the fridge after a few meals, but it makes a wonderful breakfast. I'm just going to heat all of this up in the pan. Then we're going to drop some duck eggs in there and maybe throw the last few tomatoes I happen to have left here from the grocery store in on top and make kind of a skillet pizza, breakfast pizza, something like that. And this is a very tasty meal. Very easy to do. It could go with any kind of ingredients. If you have something starchy, leftover sweet potatoes, leftover rice, anything like that. Any kind of leftover little bits of meat you've got. And then any veggies you want to throw on top. Broccoli, green beans, peas, tomatoes, peppers. And add some eggs, and if you want, melt cheese on top, and it's pretty delicious. That stuff looks about like it's warm through. So now what I often do is push all my leftover ingredients off to the edges a little bit. We're going to add our duck eggs. Ducks lay a larger egg than chickens with a little bit of a different white texture because it's got slightly different proteins in it. So some people who are allergic to chicken eggs can eat duck eggs. The main reason we have ducks is because they're prolific layers midwinter and prolific bug eaters all summer. But they also make excellent baked goods, I hear. If you're doing fancy baked things, they seem to be one of the best qualities for that. Now somebody asked me how I get eggs to poach nicely. This isn't really poached, but I take a lid and just do that. This lid does not technically fit that skillet, but it's going to allow all the moisture that's in the potatoes and tomatoes and so on to steam that slightly, and they're going to come out beautiful in just a couple minutes. We'll pull that off. I don't usually time it. I just kind of think about 3 minutes or so, and then we'll take a look. It's been a few minutes. You can see the eggs. I've got a little steam here on the lid. The eggs do not look white on top yet. Look at the rich color of the yolk. If I'm worried I don't have quite enough water to steam them like this, I can just add a teeny little dribble, tablespoon or two, put the lid back on, and check on another couple minutes. If you're doing it with chicken eggs, they'll take less time. Another couple minutes have gone by and I just want to show you, see how they're kind of steaming over on top. I'm going to actually add just a little bit of feta cheese crumbles because I have some. You could do cheddar cheese, anything else you like, no cheese at all. We're going to let it steam just a little bit more. Okay, look at this. I'm gonna call that perfectly done. Depends how you like your eggs. You can go firmer, softer, whatever. Of course, it's a wonderful thing about cooking for yourself. Doesn't that look amazing? Take a bite.
Thank you everyone for watching. It means a lot, and I hope you learned something along the way.
If you know somebody else who would enjoy this as well, share it with them.